Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Frank Tzib. I am a proud Yucatec Maya from the beautiful village of Ox Mul Kah, place of the Three Hills, now known as San Antonio in the Cayo district. So today, my colleague and I will be presenting about the preservation of Maya heritage through community art, which is something that we have both been working on. And my colleague Joel has been doing this for a long time. And me, myself, I try to preserve the Maya heritage through the ancient Maya writing system. So this is a collaborative mural that celebrates San Antonio's cultural tapestry, and it is a pleasure for me, to present to you the art that we have been working on and the art that shares the history of San Antonio in very colorful ways. So thank you. I hand it now to my colleague that he's going to be talking about himself.
Hello, my name is Urbano Joel May. I am a proud Yucatec Maya from the beautiful village of San Antonio. I am an artist and I have been doing art from the past 30 years, and I can say it's a gifted talent. And it was an honor to paint the history of San Antonio in an art form. So here is the art we created.
So the birth of the mural took place when Mr. Aaron Tzib, the village chairman, contacted us to paint a mural that is not only artistic but meaningful to the people and the history of San Antonio. He mentioned that he received some funds from the Tzib and other sponsors so that we would create the mural here in San Antonio. We then decided that the location of the mural would be in the center of the village at the Oshmol Park, where everyone would enjoy it, including visitors that just come and spend time here in this beautiful village. So after everything, after thinking on logistics, we then started to think of details for the mural, which we're going to be sharing now.
This part of the painting shows San Antonio in the early days. This is how ladies make corn tortilla on the comal on a fogon. And on the background, we have the thatch roofs houses like in the old times. And in the front, we have two traditional pottery bases used for storing water.
So in this part of the painting, we decided to incorporate Maya hieroglyphs at the top and at the bottom. Our heart for this was to preserve our contemporary Yucatec Maya language because this is written in Yucatec Maya language. And also our heart was to revitalize the ancient Maya writing system. So both of them are here. It's two in one, where we're writing the glyphs in ancient Maya writing system, but the language itself is in our contemporary Yucatec Maya language. So at the top it reads, this first glyph, which is A, is Kan, which is the glyph for snake, right? So in this case, we have Kan, and we have on B, we have the glyph for Ben. Here we have A, She, or Sha, right? But which here, it translates to Kam Benish, right? So Kam is to receive something or someone with wide open arms, and Ish makes it plural. So here we have Kambenish, which is welcome. Welcome everyone. And here we have tu ka he, right? Which tu ka he translates to the village or to the place of. And here we have u, which is the, right? It's ergative. Um, pu, ki, si. Then we have kal, right? Which translates to puksikal, which is the heart, right? Then here on H we have le, ma, se, wa, la, right? And here it says tupuksikal le masewal, right? The Maya. And then here on J we have ma kobo, right? So here it says welcome to the heart of the Yucatec Maya people. So masewal is the word that the Yucatec Maya people refer to themselves as. So we're Masewal. It's the Masewal culture, the Masewal people. And at the bottom we have Osh Mul Kah, right? So number three, Mu, and here is infix, um, the glyph for Mul, right? Kahi, so Osh Mul Kah, Ukahi, right? So the place of. Then here we have Ishim, we have Bul. Ishim is corn, Bul is beans. So here we don't have a word for peanuts in Yucatec Mayan, so I decided to add it in Spanish, which is cacahuate, which is similar to, the Aztec word cacahuatl, basically. Something interesting here, though, is there are two dots on the ka, which, like in music theory, the two dots means, repeat from the beginning. And here, the ancient Maya people actually used to have something similar where the two dots mean repeat. So ka two times, then we have wa, and we have te, so it means ka, kawate, right? Which is peanuts basically. And here we have kum, which is the squash, and then we have wa, which is tortilla basically. Then we have tsak, shiu, right, which is medicinal plants, but shiu is the shrubs. And then we have te, which now we say che, so it translates to bigger trees. So San Antonio, the village of corn, beans, squash, peanuts, of corn tortillas, and medicinal plants from shrubs and bigger trees. So this is what this part is saying. And of course, you see here the scarlet macaw, right? So these and the toucan, these are normally for color. Like in art, anytime you need those bright colors. So these are here as a representation of Belize's um, fauna that we have as well.
Here we have the Maya calendar, which is surrounding hand holding the crops that we grow here in the village of San Antonio, which are beans, corn, peanuts, and many more. In the background, three Maya temple which represent the Mayan name of San Antonio Ox Mul Kah, place of the three hills.
So basically, this part of the mural was something that we decided last minute because we were thinking of other things to add. So here we have the Maya name of San Antonio, which is Ox Mul Kah, which Osh is the word for number three, Mul is the word for mounds, basically, and Kah is place of, or the village itself. So it translates to place of the three hills. So here we have the name, which are basically carved on rocks, as you can see. And here we have a Maya person carving the name Ox Mul Kah, right? And the scene you can see, it's almost like metaphorically how we say it is on a very sacred space, which is the caves. In the Maya belief, the caves are very sacred. And here we have the caves. It's almost like you're looking from the inside out. So we have a platform there from the stairs where you see the person standing, right? So the platform is almost on the entrance of the cave. So here you see a person carving the name on a platform. And with the sacredness of the place, you see on the bottom right, we have a censer, which is basically, burning copal. It's the sacredness of the cave. So here is what we put on this part of the painting, which is on the left side. And yeah, that is why we decided to add these features here on this part of the painting.
This is our signature in Maya glyphs, similar to those of the Maya artists. On the left, we have the name Frank, and on the right is my name, Urbano.
This part of the painting, even though you see it's very simple, it's just lines, doesn't have colors, but this is the best part. This is our favorite part of the whole painting. And this is because when we were painting this mural, a lot of people used to hail us from the roads. They would come over and say, "Hey, what are you doing? How can we help?" A lot of people came over, and they were very happy of what we were doing. So we decided to add the glyphs here that say Umeya Tana, which translates to the work of the community, because it's a collaborative mural whereby a lot of people came together and said, we want to create a mural that represents San Antonio in art. How can we do that? This is where the artists came in, the chairman, Mr. Aaron Tzib. So we really appreciate the work that he's doing here in San Antonio. And, Batsub decided to give some funds for the paints. So it was a collaborative project where we all came together, did this. The people that came over, sometimes they would come over and leave us drinks, and so it was very beautiful to experience this. The younger people came sometimes, after school, they came over and they were really enjoying the art. And I think this not only, we painted this, but also created inspiration in the younger generation so that they would continue what we're doing. And that's the purpose of this mural, to create something that the younger generation can see, where they can appreciate art, they can appreciate language and writing, because that's our heart in this whole thing, to preserve our heritage, our language, and the writing system. So thanks to everyone who took part in this. And we want to thank, of course, Heritage Education Network Belize for giving us the opportunity to share this art, because this is our heart, to share our beautiful Maya culture, our beautiful village, Ox Mul Kah, place of the three hills, San Antonio. So thank you, everyone. Hope you have a very nice day.